If you want more chicken per chicken in your chicken stock, you definitely need Brogust Flex Coffee's recipe. First you grab a chicken, you remove the fucking elastic shit because you want to fucking stretch his ass. Let his fucking limbs move around. You want heat to penetrate between his legs. Give him a little massage, then throw him in the jacuzzi. Be very careful because once it is boiling, the skin is very fragile. And you will do this unbelievable trick for chicken, which is to leave the thighs underwater while the fillets are above the water, so they are much slower to cook. Therefore heat has time to penetrate between the thighs and actually cook to 85 degrees Celsius faster, while the fillet remains colder and doesn't overcook. Then with a scissor you can actually cut the tendons at the ankle like this, so that it will reveal the bone once cooked, which will give you a much more Tom and Jerry type chicken. You will then be able to break his ankles by twisting just a little bit, but throw them into the stock. Then after 15 minutes you can go on one leg for 5 minutes and then you switch to the other leg. Now when you remove it from the pot, be very careful because the skin is fragile as fuck, so you will put a pick in his ass. Be careful about the steam on your camera if you're an influencer. And then you put a stick in his ass so that you're able to lift him up like this without breaking the skin. Otherwise you will have holes like this, which is very ugly. Then you grab an oven dish with a little bit of onion and a couple ladles of pre-stock with maybe a little bit of lemon in the middle. Then you will cook the chicken in the oven at like 220 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes till it is just enough golden everywhere. Let it rest 10 minutes and here it is. You will be able to break the tips of the wings very easily like this, and then you throw this shit into the stock. You take both and it will give you extra collagen. Then you cut the skin here and you will dislocate his ass. Now be very careful because you don't want to forget about the oyster, which is right here. You will then have one side with the oyster hanging here. Then you can break the wings just like this. Check this out. And for the other side I discovered the technique to rip the oyster. You pull the leg up. Did you see this? If you do this motion upwards like this, boom, then the oyster remains attached to the side. While if you go down it doesn't seem to be the same. Anyway, then you go to the fillet and you don't want to cut. You want to push the fillet away from the bone. Check this out. You just push with the knife. You push it away. Then here it is. We will check the doneness right now. Cut in half in the middle and check this out. Look at the reflection of the juice. It is all moist and shiny, meaning my fillet is very moist, very hydrated. It's cooked perfectly. Anyway, then you save as much meat you want from the carcass. You eat it straight away like this, and then you throw the carcass directly into the stock. And don't forget to put in the tips of the wing and all this bullshit. Then once you're done eating the chicken, you put the bones back into the fucking stock. Make sure it is all submerged into the water, and after cooking 2 hours and cooling down it will look like this. Check this out. Look how jiggly it is. This was done with one chicken without the feet. Your chicken stock influencers will not believe it. Then you can grab a couple ladles of it, bring it to a boil and throw some semolina in it, so you can make yourself a couscous. Mix it very homogeneously and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. Now check this out. I mean, you don't have to do couscous. It is just an example of what you can do with an amazing stock. Listen to the jelliness. It's all the collagen you would have thrown into the trash, except now it's in your stomach.